Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. We're here in Kimberley. Listen, it's been flipping phenomenal getting to know you guys. Thank you for everyone who came to greet. I appreciate everything. Appreciate, coming to ask for pictures. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Please continue to support. Go follow me on Instagram. Comments are always open. But listen, without further ado, today with me, I have someone that I'm very excited to be with. And if you're a lady, you're probably going to be very excited to watch this episode. Without further ado, today with me, I have somebody that many people would consider to be the best number 10 in the country. I'm on the fence. I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to go interview another 10 now. So listen, without further ado, today with me, I have Travis Pheiffer. Mr. Trev.
Hey man, what's up guys?
How are you doing, my man? You're the first guy to actually, greet the viewers. How are you, my man? How are you? Obviously, you out for a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit emotional, like being here. As like last year, specifically with Volder Klaver, I had my appendix like taken out right before, literally like as they left for tour, so I wasn't able to be here last year.
Oh, wow.
And then obviously missing it this year, unfortunately, with the blue card against Grey PE.
So you've actually, at first team level, you've never played Volder Klaver?
Never, bro. And Grey PE doesn't come here, so like I only had one year, which is in grade 10, which like that counts. But you want to play first team level, like on the main field, and so I was a little bit emotional on the first day, and then obviously like just watching the boys play and just being so like eager to run on the field and that. But
yes, it must have sucked, having to watch such a great game, on the side.
Yeah.
At some point, were you like,
difficult,
shit, man, like I want to go on.
difficult. Yeah, of course. Like stressing as well. Like, geez, bro, I don't know how these coaches do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's itching to go on. Like,
How long are you out for?
so 21 days. So the blue card is 21 days. So luckily we have a bar this weekend that will be coming, and then we have Durbanville on the Friday night. So I only actually miss one more game after Oakdale tomorrow.
So in total, you're only gonna miss three games.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
it's not bad, bro. And then I'm back for Bosch. At Bosch. So
Yeah, that should be a great game. But listen, let's take it to the beginning. Obviously, you are not from Stellenbosch. You are from not East London. Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're born there.
Yeah, born. I don't know if you can say raised, but like pretty much raised.
Well, you only moved like grade 10.
Grade 10. I started grade 10.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, bro, it's my Pawsey, it's my hometown. So I started in primary school at Sunridge Primary. With our worker Leon Barnard. We were together in primary school, and then high school I started at Grey PE.
And then he went to Framesby.
Then he went to Framesby, yeah.
All knowledge.
Yeah, bro. It's you're letting flag.
Yeah.
But bro, Grey PE, yes, it was a lucky experience. I will be honest. I wouldn't change a thing. Like, I'm glad that I started there. It's
Don't talk too much about Grey PE now. We're gonna talk a bit. There's some things I want to address.
Grey PE, grade 9, made the adjustment, made the move. Paul Roos. Yeah, it was a dream come true, bro.
Yeah. When did you start playing ragas?
When did I start playing rugby?
Yeah.
Probably it was like grade 2. And I kind of just did it because all my mates were going to rugby training. So I was like, okay, I just want to, follow just to be with them.
Exactly.
Bro, I did it. I tried everything, like swimming, cricket. I don't know if I dabbled in a bit of hockey, but bro, I pretty much just started playing rugby because my mates did. And then only like grade 8 that I actually start to be like, okay, this is it. I could, this guy.
Have you always been number 10?
Primary school started at 8. No, bro. The thing is, like, I was the biggest in the team back then, you know. So
Oh, number 80, imagine.
Yeah.
Travis Pheiffer.
yeah, so
Okay.
little hybrid and
So Dion Zubia.
started at 8, moved to inside center, bam,
Inside center.
take
Okay.
those crash balls, and then I just because I always looked up to Andre Pollard and Dan Carter. That's sort of like 2015 World Cup like era, call it.
Yeah.
And so then eventually thinking under 11, I moved to Flav and it's like a
Rest is history. Do you prefer playing at Flav?
no, much rather prefer playing Flav. Yeah, it's where I feel most natural and where I'm able to like use my talent and
So what if coach is like, listen, 8 minutes injured. Travis, let's have a go. No, would you actually want to go play?
Not now, bro. Not in today's. I wouldn't be up against your quickest abilities.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So at what point did you realize, okay, I'm actually quite sick at rugby?
Bro, I was probably grade 9 or end of grade 8 / grade 9.
But in grade 8, you were 18.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've always played.
Always played 18. So, sorry, as you were saying, end of grade 9, you...
So like end of grade 8, we have like a sevens season, sort of. It's very short. But then you get to play with like the year above you. And then I just enjoyed like playing with them because I mean obviously they're a year above you, so like they're a little bit more physical, they're a little bit more like intense and whatever. And I really I digged it, you know. So start of grade 9 or end of grade 8, start of grade 9 is when I realized like this is sick and I'm lucky cracked. So
Not bad. Listen, let's go to family life. Let's go to the beginning. Would you say that you come from a sporting family?
Sporting family, but not a rugby family at all.
Okay.
My whole family. My grandfather was an athlete, and then my uncle, my dad, both my cousins were all SA cyclists. Like obviously track cycling, and that was big back in the day. So none of them really played rugby. My dad actually wasn't allowed to play rugby because his parents thought it was too dangerous.
Okay.
So so then
Interesting.
the first two dabbling on rugby.
So how did you have any opposition to you playing rugby from your dad? Because obviously growing up he wasn't allowed to.
Not at all. But my dad was super supportive, just like, do what you feel is like bro. Do what you enjoy, And that's been my whole like motto in my rugby journey is like, if I'm not enjoying it, then like why am I doing it at the end of the day, So bro, yes, I've got amazing parents, very supportive, and obviously got the sporting background, which is like it.
But your family isn't just sports. I know that your sister's a model. Would you ever consider going into a little bit of modeling as well?
Of course, bro. Of course. Yes. If I wasn't a rugby player, bro, I'd be next to my sister. Hopefully, still like, going forward as I'm getting older, for brands and stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm super into that.
Broski, Grey High School, obviously. Do you know, I actually found out that you played Grey High. I was just doing a bit of research, man. I watched Grey High versus Grey College under 15 in 2023. Yeah. And I saw you were cooking there. I was like, what the hell? Is that Travis? I was like, what? What the hell? What's this OD here? Why make the move? Because obviously Grey High, Paul Roos is in a league of its own. We know that. But Grey High is no slouch. You know what I mean? Obviously producing unbelievable players, one of the top schools in terms of rugby. Why then would you then make the move to Paul Roos?
Paul Roos was always a dream for me. Like from ever since I found out about it, which was like in grade 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just move on swiftly.
Yeah, bro, it was always a dream. So I wanted to go in grade 8, and then my parents, they felt like the timing wasn't right. Like they still wanted to like raise me a little bit at home, like keep me at home.
Fair enough.
And to be honest, bro, I'm so thankful for that because I still need a little bit of parenting. And yeah, I learned a lot, bro. And I've still got my mates from grade 8 and 9, which is obviously kiff, you know, for when I go back home and stuff. And they,
What's kiff? What does that mean?
bro, it's like
Oh, shut up.
kiff is like sick, bro.
Oh, lovely. Sorry, I'm a bit older.
Nah.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, but as you were saying, yes.
Yeah, and they're real ones, bro. They still.
How did they feel about you making the move?
It was obviously like sad for all of us because I mean, you never, like we started together, you know, like go through like grade 8 initiation and camp and whatever, and like you become, it wasn't like an easy leave because like you become part of something, you know, which is the whole point of like getting welcomed in grade 8 and, you know, making new friends and whatever. So like I think a lot of people get the story wrong that like I left because I didn't enjoy it, or that I left because I didn't fit in, or whatever, you know, like it's totally not the reason at all. It was always just a dream for me to go to Paul Roos. And so, as I was saying, my parents didn't feel like the timing was quite right yet. And they always just said, like, obviously, if the opportunity's still there in grade for me to attend in grade 10, like they felt like that's a good like age, you know, to send me away, sort of, because I didn't really go home that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I just felt like I also deserved more, you know. I wanted to. I mean, we always like watched when I was in PE now, like the massive talk is like Paul Boys, Paul Paul Roos, like the main schools, bro. Like they get to play against each other, you know. And the thing is, grey PE, they still have fixtures like old fixtures, bro, like Queens and like Dale, and you know, there's nothing wrong with those schools. Like it's obviously a deep traditional fixture, but I always wanted more, bro. I always wanted to like test myself or play against like a boys are, you know, or Paul, you know, and yeah, just the opportunities and yeah, just to grow in my own space, you know. I've learned.
I'm so glad you're being honest, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
so glad
like,
you're being honest.
it's not even about like rugby and school and stuff, bro. Like life itself.
I hear what you. But how did? Sorry, Karen.
Yeah,
Please, Karen.
no, of course. Because I'm on my own, you know. Like my parents still live in PE, so a lot of the time, like you have to look after yourself and you have to learn. Yeah, like it's a learning, you know, you learn how to like look after yourself and how to balance things. And I mean, like obviously it comes with like messing up a few times and that, but that's learning. We're all human, and yeah, so I've grown immensely, and okay, like it's yeah, I've developed a lot more than I think I would have if I stayed at home, you know.
How did the opportunity come for you to go to Paul Roos?
Yeah, bro. So that's like Tiamba son. He's in my DMs every day.
So when are you coming, bro?
He was bugging me, bro. And
Yeah.
I was like, should I just make this like happy and just move? Yeah. No. Yeah, bro. I was approached in grade 5.
Grade 5 already.
Yeah, we played at a tournament in Jeffreys Bay, and Ekerstad was there. And I don't know if we played against Ekerstad or not. They were obviously, you know, in a different league. But yeah, bro. So one of the dads, it's an old boy. approached my dad, and they pretty much just stayed in contact. And then obviously through like Tian, yeah, bro, a lot. Bro, they pretty much they helped a lot, you know. And we obviously had to do it in a way that it wasn't seen as poaching, you know, which is a real thing now, is that like schools can cancel derbies because of poaching, you know.
True.
So yeah, we had to obviously do it in a
But how do you go about that?
So basically I had to leave like grey hair, like completely pull out,
Okay.
and like apply to Paul Roos, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, it was a little bit sneaky, but
But I mean, would you class it as poaching? Be honest. I mean, it's done now, so you wouldn't.
no.
Okay.
I always wanted to go.
You
to
always
Paul
want to, yeah.
Roos, you know, I always, so yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Did you get any pushback from staff there?
Of course, bro.
Is it?
Of course, yeah. It was, yes, it sucked because like I sort of don't know like what do I say to you, you know, like
Yeah.
it's I can't help it, you know. I'm doing it for my future as well, you know. Like I get that it might be seen as like swag or whatever to just leave a school, and I think I was gonna be a big part of their rugby like journey, if I can say. Like I was gonna be I was gonna help the school in terms of rugby. But yeah, bro, it did suck.
Was it difficult for you, to make the decision
Yeah.
to leave? Okay.
It was like it was difficult, but I knew like I knew at the back of my mind it's like the right decision, and like I've always wanted this.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, like sometimes when it comes to like the time where you hesitate and you're like, oh look,
That's the main thing. You can be so sure, but then when it's time to do it, then it's a bit more,
it's scary,
more
it can be
difficult. Yeah.
scary, bro.
Yeah. And then coming to Paul Roos for the first time, what was that like?
Yo, it's intimidating, bro. I had Ollie Reed come up to me first day at hostel, bro. You know, like they shaved their heads, the matric shaved their heads. And so I'm like checking this open. I'm like, this guy, he's flipping scary, bro.
Is it?
And like Ollie's a lekker ook.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
he's a lekker ook. So yeah, I mean, I had to adapt to hostel lifestyle as well, because I was a day boy at Grey High, and that was difficult, bro. Like the first, I would say 3 months was difficult, but luckily, like I knew some oaks, you know. I wasn't like completely on my ace, you know. Like I had a few mates already, which helped a lot. But yeah, first 3 months were difficult, just adjusting, new school, new people, new city. Well, not city,
Yeah.
but like town. I'd never been to Stellenbosch
Okay.
at the time. Which I think also made it quite exciting because I'd never been there, you know. And then yeah, bro, it was just adjusting to hostel. That did become lekker though after the first like 3 months. But yeah, once you get your feet in, get your mates, it's a joke.
Comes a bit easier.
Yeah.
So what would you say is are the main differences between Grey High School and Paul Roos Gymnasium?
So I don't think a lot of people know, but Grey, they are about like 600 boys.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not like a massive school, you know.
Like sounded okay.
Yeah, so Paul Roos is obviously a lot bigger. I don't know, I might be wrong, but like a 1,000. But yeah, Grey PE is a lot less boys. But luckily, there were a few things that didn't like influence the change like that much, because of like the similarities and stuff.
Okay.
Similarities in tradition. Like Grey is also a very traditional school, and like the building is also very like old and traditional. You know, which tradition where they still have is cadets, which I think is so sick, bro. Like I loved it.
Is that for the matrics or?
That's for the whole school.
Okay.
So it's the marching.
Yeah.
They do the trooping of the flags and stuff, which is
It's pretty cool.
it's something's like special, It is
Yeah.
whole, bro. It's like there's not many schools that still have that in the country,
Exactly.
you know. But yeah, main difference, it's very similar. It's just a lot bigger. Taurus is a lot bigger. And yeah,
Why does Grey High School have so few boys? Is it because the campus is smaller?
I'm not sure, bro. I can't really answer that one, eh?
Yeah. Silly question. Silly question now. Which school do you think is more beautiful? Like physically, like the campus? Because obviously Grey High School is stunning, but so is Paul Roos, you know what I mean? Dion can't believe
Bro,
it taking
it's-
so long.
Nah, Taurus is so stunning, bro. Got the mountain in the back.
Yeah,
and, you know,
yeah.
it's very tight. I mean, yeah, bro. Like Grey High School is insane. It's beautiful with the clock tower and the fields are Kolisi. Yeah, bro, Kolisi. It's a lacquer field, bro, and the Pollock Oval is so special. And yeah, just the way it's built, and the quad.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful school, but yeah, bro, Boris is tops.
Nah, it is to be fair. It is to be fair. Okay, cool. So now let's talk about your rugby journey at Paul Roos. Now, somebody told me, I'm not going to tell you who, but apparently you were struggling a little bit at starting off
Yeah.
at Paul Roos. Why would you say that was?
I think just adjusting to everything like that was new. I was trying to do it like very like quick, you know, like I was trying to I wouldn't say like fit in, but I was trying to like get sorted like quickly and like, you know, I think I may have like rushed it a little bit. And there was like obviously a lot of things outside of rugby that was also new, you know, like at the end of the day, I didn't just like move and I wasn't like only playing rugby. I also like had a new school and I had like, this is like in grade 10, you choose your subjects. So then like I was, you know, new subjects, well not new subjects, but, and then like new friends and that. And yeah, I think I just became a little bit lazy. As like, I think I gave like the outside stuff a little bit more attention than rugby.
Yeah.
Like my mates and the school and just like adjusting to the lifestyle. Yeah.
Maybe what you're saying.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of a slow start, but I did get going at least.
Yeah. Who was the number 10 before Trav? Tevez.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so then Tevez had to now go to 15. Yeah. Okay. No, but yes, he's a quality player as well. Nah, he's
Cheeky
tops.
step on.
Nah, that guy, he sent that away back to Pretoria, bro. No, that was insane. Okay, cool. Now, how would you describe the under 16 year for the team in general?
Like our year when we were under 16.
Yeah.
We only lost 2 games.
Only lost 2. Oh, it's not bad.
And we pumped Grey.
No, but that
was lacking.
in under 16.
That's yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
what the hell?
So that was also lekker is that I beat Grey for the first time. So
Because at Grey High, it just wasn't happening, bro.
it's rad to this Grey weekend. It's rad to this Grey weekend.
That is so funny. So what is it like getting to beat Grey College, you know, for the first time?
It was so good.
Is
It
it?
was lekker. Yeah.
Because obviously, like Dion and the boys, they were used to it.
Yeah, they
at
were
that
used to
point.
it. So for me, it was like,
Yeah. And then grade 11's back to the usual.
yes, bro.
Nah, I'm
Most
just
unexpected ending.
Is it?
Yeah, bro. I thought we had that game. I wouldn't lie.
What did it feel like? Obviously, you know, you were having a good game. What did it feel like when, you know, you were face to face with O-Block? And then obviously what happened. Got a bit of yogurt.
Nah, bro.
Did you guys talk about
It's strong. I always joke about it.
Is it?
Because he did it again. So, at the one EPD camp. because we play. You like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, at the evening games, like you train, and then at the end of the week you have a match. And you did it again, and I was like, bro,
You have to stop this.
take it easy on me. But every time, like, he's caught me in such a bad position.
Yeah,
He steps, and then I'm like leading like this.
exactly. You just get the hand out there quickly.
Yeah.
Which loss, your first year playing for the first side, which loss do you think was the most heartbreaking for you?
Boys are.
Boys Eye.
Bro.
Western Oakdale.
Yeah.
Why Boys Eye specifically? What made that
Because
one heartbreaking?
we had that game.
Yeah.
Bro, we had that game going into halftime. And like it was one of those games where like you as an individual like try your absolute like best. Like you're doing everything you can, like getting your kicks, for me getting my kicks over, getting like good touch finders and stuff, and then it just not like working out, you know. I don't know, for some reason that game just really just like it did for me, you know. Yeah.
Obviously with Cruz Davey coming on, and yeah, bit of a long day.
Yeah, that was a crazy year, bro.
Yeah.
Pack.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, they ended number 1 in the country. But I mean, it can't be easy, you know, to fall short in all the big games, you know. Can't be easy. But especially that grey game, because like between you and I really thought you guys were going to do it.
Yeah, bro. After I kicked the one penalty kick, I was like, yeah, this is it, bro. Yeah.
Going to beat them on their pitch.
Yeah. And we obviously didn't have like a great year, so we wanted to end on like a high, you know.
Broke my heart, man, when you know, I saw a video afterwards, your captain, Kent, he made that speech and he's like, sorry that we're not the first team that you guys wanted. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, bro.
It's like it made me feel, because obviously I love Grey College, but yeah, having to see that, it's like,
Yeah, no.
was that a rough year for you, Oaks, as a group?
It was, bro. I won't lie. There was a lot of things going on inside the team, like in terms of like, there's a lot of groups, if you get what I'm saying, which is,
Yeah, TB said the same.
so like this year, it's completely different. We,
How did you guys manage to change that?
bro, I think it's just
Being intentional about it.
our matric group is so like lacquered. Do you know what I'm saying? So we all made effort with the grade 11s from the start. Which, you know, it's important. Obviously, there is a thing of like seniors and juniors.
Yeah, of course.
But which needs to be there, I feel.
Yeah,
It needs to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, we just get to know them, you know.
How is this group of grade 11s?
Nah, they're sick, bro. They're ballers as well. Yeah, it's all there. Massive Oaks, bro. Albert now. Yeah. Massive, bro.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about this year. We're not doing this in order, but let's talk a little bit about this year. So obviously, fly start. Yes.
Yeah.
I did think you guys were going to do it, but I did not think it was going to be that hectic against Affies specifically. And then obviously, you know, you had a sensational performance. How did take me to that game, that Affies game?
Bro, I had such a mid warm-up, you know?
Okay.
And that's why like the whole thing was like, I don't know. I really like normal mid warm-up. You know, like I can't say I was going to feel like I was going to do something exceptional in my warm-up, because it was like, it was all right. But obviously, like, you know, I was hyped. The lacquer fixture, you know, it was a massive crowd. And I like a crowd. So, yeah, that feeds me. But yeah, bro, I kind of want to say, like, it didn't feel that hard at, like, some point, you know. I think because I've been so much more intentional at training this year and, like, really just trying to dial in detail in my own game. Looking for, like, those 50-22s has been a massive game changer for me. And my team, obviously, you know. But yeah, bro, it's after the interception, yeah, it gave me a lot of confidence, and it felt good, you know. It felt like, you know, finally, like this is how I'm supposed to be playing, you know.
Exactly.
This is now me, you know.
I'll be honest, and I can say this now because you're flipping balling out. Watching that tour overseas, yeah, you were having a bit of a howler, bro. Can't even lie to you. You're having a bit of a howler, and then all of a sudden now you're the flipping best in the. Sorry, the people.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that say that you're the best.
Yes.
You're the best. So what's happened? You know, what's the difference between that tour versus now?
Bro.
Because I mean, you've always had it in you. You know,
I've always had it in me. I don't know what was holding me back.
is it?
No.
But how are you feeling now? Confident?
Bro. On top of the okay, well, I don't want to say on top of the world.
Yeah.
I don't want my head to seem big, but
Yeah. But you're feeling good.
I feel good, you know,
Yeah.
because I feel confident, which is I should feel confident. I've got no reason to,
Exactly.
you know, be down or scared or shy away from anything.
And then obviously now, you know, going into the season, you know, games start flowing. You guys are now the team. You know what I mean? The team to beat. And then you make a trip down to Cape Town to go play Stellies. Beforehand, what was the feeling about that game? Because obviously at that point they had beaten him, they had beaten Grey. What did you guys feel about
It was
it?
the same as any other game, you know. At this point now, like every game is a big game.
Yeah,
Every game is important. Yes, it was frustrating, bro. I won't lie. It's very frustrating by like being in the game. But before the game, it was really we were all like dialed in as usual. You know, it wasn't as strict. It wasn't like there was nothing like off. Or, there's nothing wrong. Like I'll give credit to them. They're doing well this year. You know, they're already doing well. But I think if there's one game that I'd love to play again, and be that game. Like, that was we shouldn't have lost that game. You know.
But then, why did you lose it?
Well, our captain went off, which obviously that had a massive impact. I'll be honest, he's an impact player, so it's also me and him are sort of like the only seniors as well. And we were the only seniors that day in the back line. So then when he went off, I was like alone with all like juniors, which isn't a problem at all, but it's difficult to do it on your own. You get what I'm saying? Like I eventually like going into the second half, it was difficult, bro. Like I've always like had him like sometimes like just what he says sometimes, or just like having an extra body that's like willing to die for the jersey, or just just willing. It helps. Like it's difficult to get a team going as well on your own.
No, I can imagine.
So yeah, bro. I think when they scored very quickly, like their points went up very quickly. And I think that was quite overwhelming for a lot of the players.
Yeah.
Like, and the crowd was like, it was hectic, bro. It was hectic.
Speaking of crowds, now obviously I'm going into the Grey High School game. I really think I think for a lot of the kids in the crowd, I'm not going to speak for the first team players at Grey High School, but I think for the kids in the crowd, they would have seen you as a bit of a Judas. You know what I mean? Somebody who sold them out, left it. You know what I mean? How many minutes did you get to play?
I went off 5 minutes 30 seconds.
5 minutes 30 seconds.
Bro, I kicked off.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it, bro. Like, it's a bummer, bro.
I don't know how out of it you were, but obviously when you got concussed, the crowd was going crazy. Did you hear it?
To be honest, no.
You did.
I did it because I was more worried about obviously like if I'm okay or not.
Yeah.
While I was lying there. But then bro, I heard everyone was like saying like the crowd, and I was like, whatever. And then I went to go watch. Bro, it was like shock. Look, he got shot.
Really?
No, I didn't expect him to.
Didn't expect. Okay, interesting.
obviously, like I know that was what they wanted. It's always been like that. Since I started playing against them.
Yeah.
But seeing that really just like it was like, nah, no, man, like this is it's swag. It's not a lack of feeling. Um, but yeah, bro. Afterwards, I was with all my boys, and they were all like reassuring, and like they felt bad for me. Like they were sort of like sorry that I couldn't play. So that means more to me than
Yeah.
the school. Like the real one, my mates. They still care about me.
Because obviously those are the oaks that actually know you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. We're like a grade 8. He just sees me as some oak that's like left the school.
Yeah.
So he doesn't actually know like.
But did it hurt, for you to see your old school sort of be so hostile towards you?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it does.
Before the game, when you guys were on campus and when whatever, did you feel like a hostile energy?
Okay, in previous years, yeah, and then that obviously like influenced my game. But I've become a lot better with blocking out like the noise and stuff. But yes, bro. Yeah, chirps everywhere. Yeah, and mainly from old boys.
Okay.
But I mean that's expected. They're old boys, Like I would do that if I'm old enough. you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, parents, schoolboys, it was ugly.
Yeah.
It's not like a scene.
So, because obviously you guys won, and even last year you guys won under 16, I would assume you won. Does it feel good to then beat Grey High School?
Always, bro.
Always.
That's kind of standard. I won't lie. Yes. I don't. They never really had a chance. Say, if I can say.
Yeah.
I think Paul Roos always just come through. Always.
When was the last time Grey?
I heard it was in like 2017.
2017. Okay. Oh, okay. That's
10 years.
it's not too bad.
I'm not good there.
I'm not got it.
Oh, sure, bro.
Ooh, that's a harsh one.
Bro, before that, was that Cohen Bosch's?
2014 they also beat Paul Roos.
I think, was that Cohen Bosch?
Yeah, Kung Bosch, yeah. They also beat Grey that year, in all fairness. Yeah.
That was great for his peak, bro.
Yeah, dude. No, they were flipping good, bro. No, they're incredible. And now, which game are you looking forward to play most?
Gym. Bro, I've never played gym in my entire life.
Really?
Bro, I've always been injured. So I'm eager, bro.
You reckon you can bring it home? Because obviously you're going there and like at the moment they're such a good outfit.
Yeah. We are too. So
Oh, of course, bro. Of course.
nah, like I'll never like chat before the game and stuff and whatever. But yeah, I feel good. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I've never played them, so I'm keen to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously you're probably not, you don't have to agree with me, but you're not going to play against Grey College. So and Paul boys, don't you want to get that one back, man?
Of course.
Yeah.
And they come to us.
Coming to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be lekker.
Is Port Elizabeth rainy during the winter season?
Bro, they had insanely lekker weather. There's a piece, yeah. Doesn't get too cold.
Yeah.
Not really that rainy, which is lekker. Only thing is like it does get super windy sometimes. But I mean, Cape Town also gets very windy.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, the weather is.
It's like the reason I'm asking is because obviously now playing in the Western Cape during rugby season, oftentimes it's quite wet. Yeah, I understand. So what's it like playing, like obviously making that adjustment and now coming and flipping playing in wet ass weather, especially as a number 10? Because
Yeah.
that's gonna.
You just gotta use your forwards more and then, obviously like get like some like a little bit tighter and not as long passes.
Yeah.
But bro, I normally actually try and treat it like a normal game, because I think a lot of people have that mindset that like when it starts to get wet and rainy, like you don't play as expansive, but it's dangerous if you play expansive in the rain.
Yeah,
It's difficult to
It's
defend.
very difficult. But let me ask you a question, man. A lot of schools, obviously the first team jersey is something so prestigious. So what's it like, playing for Paul Roos? Actually, let's go to the first time. The first time that you put the jersey on, what was that like?
Right. A dream come true is literally like the only way
That you can
I
describe
can
it.
actually describe
Yeah.
it, because it was like like in the moment, like I can't believe like I've got this jersey in my hand and I'm like I'm literally playing for for my dream school, So there's like it was an awesome moment for me, and then obviously my family, obviously backing me and supporting me all the way. It's super special, playing for something that's so much bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
That's insane. Something that even just motivates me is like just telling myself like live up to the standard, live up to the badge.
Exactly.
It's incredible, but
Yeah.
it's a lack of feeling. It's so special.
And now, obviously, this year, you're a senior in the team. What would you say is the main difference, between, playing this year and last year, obviously with that role there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like seniors have more of a leader, like a little bit leadership than that. And obviously, playing in first team last year, I've got a lot more like I would say
Don't worry, it's all good, all good.
a lot more game knowledge, and experience than some of the matrix that only maybe like started playing first team this year. So yeah, bro, especially for juniors, like we know they look up to us. At the end of the day, like we know that. So just being a good example to them and sort of like showing them this is like how it is, and like letting them know next year, like this is like you need to step into my role, like when I leave, and just like also just helping them and giving them guidance while we're here, because when we leave, like they got to they either take the advice or they don't with it. But it's also so special, like being a part of this group, like just being in matric and like realizing that this is the last time I'll actually be a part of something this special, call it,
Yeah.
it's kiff, bro. It's so lekker.
Obviously, in the context of South African rugby, there's very few names bigger than Travis Pheiffer. You know what I mean? So obviously that's a privilege, but from your perspective, obviously online, there are going to be, your critics, there are going to be haters and stuff like that. Have you seen like Travis Pheiffer hate online?
Yes, it's a funny thing because like you can either look at it and beat yourself up about it, and like listen to like these keyboard warriors.
That's what they are.
Yeah, bro, like genuine. And or you can just completely ignore it, like, which like I do sometimes like to look at it just to like see like, geez, like this like hates me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sometimes like it's like it's a thing to laugh at.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like you can't let that influence you at all. And I won't.
Yeah.
And I think it's normal, going into this like scene of like rugby and going into professional career, like I feel like everyone deals with that at some stage,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that though. Like it's for me it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, as long as you find it funny.
But I know like it is also normal. Like it happens
Yeah.
to most folks.
That's just an unfortunate part of the game, eh?
Especially with social media, like now, like it's everything blows up.
No, exactly. It's clips all over the place. Yeah. So especially the certain clip, man. Against O Block, So tell me, man, next year, what's the plan? Obviously, you've signed a contract. You're gonna go down to Pretoria.
Yeah.
Why? We spoke about it off camera, but let's chat about it again. Why the Bulls?
Bro, the Bulls, they are an awesome union.
Yes.
You know, my role model, Andre Pollard, obviously resonated from the Bulls. But yeah, bro, they are an awesome union, and they
Showed interest
they
from the
showed interest from the beginning, you know, which is something you want to see. Like from a player's perspective, that's something you want to see when you're looking at like contracts and you're looking at like where you want to go, you know, and
because it shows intention. They have plans for you. Yeah.
which is like it's like you know, it's obviously going to be a little bit of an adjustment. I've never really been to Pretoria either. I was there for Noordstate this year, and that's it.
Okay.
So yeah, getting to know a new place, new people, obviously, you know, stepping in the scene of like also now men's rugby.
Yeah, it's
It's hectic, bro.
some big boys.
But it's exciting, man. I'm really excited to start and just start my journey, you know. But yeah, I really feel like it's the right decision for me. And I know their coaches as well. They're like you know, they're very keen on me, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Let me ask you a few difficult questions. Very difficult questions. Besides Travis Pheiffer, 2025, 2026, who is the best player to have put on the maroon?
2025 and 2026.
Yes, because those are the years that you obviously play first team. And obviously they know you personally. You guys know each other, so it's a bit difficult now.
And I can't say myself.
No, you can't say yourself. I said besides Travis. You know what? Let's separate 2026 and 2025.
Yeah.
So you can pick a senior, or actually any player from 25, and then you can pick 26 as well.
Bruh. Kemp is a flipping animal. Yeah.
Kemp, okay.
Yeah. He's a workhorse, bro, and he's so solid.
Very insane.
Yes, he's insane.
But he's there at under 20 now.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
as a junior, so.
Yeah, so definitely he was like video you play with as well, you know. It's a nice guy to have in your side.
Yeah.
Not Altus. You're not going to pick Altus.
Bro, so that's between those two, bro.
Nah, sorry, I'm pulling your leg now.
Yeah.
And then this year, yeah, a lot of thinking happening here. I would be offended personally.
Yeah, my sword. My sword. Yeah, I'll say TB. He's so solid.
Nah, he's proper, bro. Proper. I put him in my top 5 prospects, my YouTube video. But listen, last question. Well, actually, second last question. I'm sorry. So I don't want to know this, but I think my fans are going to want to know this. You know, I've had a few Oranje goals tell me about this session. Travis Pheiffer, as of what's today's date?
Let me check. 26th of April, Sunday.
As of the 26th of April, 2026, it's a Sunday. What's the time?
It is 10:15.
10:15. As of this moment, are you single?
I'm pointing at the camera. Yes, I am.
Yes, he's single. Ready to mingle?
Cool.
Oh, of course.
Good vibe.
Yeah, DMs are open. Yes. But yes. Okay, last question. Obviously, you've been on a crazy journey, you know, playing high school rugby. You were at Grey High. Now you know, at Paul Roos. You've been at EPD, you know, you've been considered one of the best players. But when all is said and done, and you close this chapter, you know, when someone says the name Travis Pheiffer, how would you like to be remembered?
Damn, bro. Like, in a general sense or just in rugby?
Let's say general sense.
My like a oak.
As a
Yeah, like, yeah, I play rugby and like I ball out at that, but like, I'm a like a oak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the main thing.
it's, yeah, bro. It's, yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Like,
Yes, well, listen, Travis, thank you so much for doing this with me. Really appreciate it.
it's lucky to be here. I'm so happy to be here.
Nah, it's always a pleasure, man. Let me tap you up, bro. Yeah, my bad.